hope you guys are all having a great day. Welcome back. I'm super excited to this. I am super excited for this build. I know my audio is probably a little bit messed up. I was trying to get my headphones to work. I couldn't get them to work. I'm not too sure. So this audio is going to be a little bit weird. The last couple videos have been off. So I do apologize, but we have an intro and we have an outro and we have screenshots. I'm feeling pretty good about it, getting back into the groove now. Just have to get the whole audio thing sorted out. And I'm doing this in bed, so I'm trying not to move too much to make my bedding move and make it seem like kind of stuffy. So fingers crossed for that one. So this is the Gibbs house. So the last video that I released was the Gibb family, husband and wife and a teenage daughter. So this is going to be their home. So for this, I kind of was inspired by maybe more of a modern farmhouse, cozier vibes, like very like dark tone, cozy, very elegant and rich. I did explain a little bit of their storyline as to what I did imagine. So he is a businessman. I do believe he probably owns his own company, so they do have quite a bit of funds. So I'm going to say maybe that they pre-built or they built this house from scratch, kind of like what they envisioned, or maybe not. It's kind of, if you guys decide to play, obviously you guys can do whatever you like with the storyline. In this pack, I will say that it's like 99% custom content. So the custom content that I used was from Hey Harry, or now known as Harry. I used the Country Collection stuff, the Stockholm pack, the living room stuff, and then the Jardine pack. The Jardine, I don't know if that even went into my game. I'd have to go see the stuff that was used, like from the collection. Like I'd have to go on the website and look. I will have the links to Hey Harry, or now Harry's website, where I kind of got all the custom content from. I do really like it. I was obsessed with honestly everything. So, yeah, I highly suggest downloading this pack, or these packs, I would say. I use them a lot. It's going to be hard to just use like normal stuff, I guess, like normal Max's stuff. This does actually look like Max's stuff. The TV that you guys see that I add, sorry, I'm moving a lot. The TV I added was from the Hey Harry living room stuff, and it's actually like a picture frame. I don't know how long this has actually been out. I just saw Deligracy reviewed it, and then I was like, oh, this is nice. And when I came back, I originally decided I wasn't going to use custom content. I was just going to stick with Maxis, but once I saw that stuff, I had to get it. There was no saying no to that. But yeah, so I'm just kind of working on the overall shape of the house. I originally wanted to be quite big. I wanted there to be an office. There isn't actually an office in there. And then a storyline for that, we could just go along and say that the wife refused to have him working at home. When he's at home, she needs like peace, family time, quality time. She doesn't need him running in the office just to work more. So I think that was a pretty decent idea, I guess. This house was originally supposed to be much bigger. It did turn out very very cozy, I would say. I don't imagine this house, or not even imagine, because it's built. I didn't build this house very big. But then again, I'm kind of also trying to work on my sizing and stuff. This is when I first built it, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a big one, but it's actually not that big. So yeah, I kind of jumped forward. It took me a really long time to decide what wallpapers I wanted to use on the exterior and window placements. Very basic windows. I use them all the time, and I don't know why my game's been doing this, but I actually can't see in the windows anymore. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But yeah, so I just jumped forward for that. Just so you guys didn't have to get the repetitiveness of it. I do the same kind of thing every time. So yeah, here I'm just trying to mess around with the stairs. I really only left there to be only one way to put the stairs, which kind of sucks. I wish the foyer, the landing upstairs, was quite bigger, but it's really just like dead space. No one's really going to be using it anyway, so it didn't need to be the biggest. But yeah, so I have 2 bedrooms, so the master bedroom and then the teenage daughter's bedroom. Then I have a bathroom upstairs, and then I have the master bathroom, and then I have a other bathroom on the main floor as well. Then obviously a living room, a dining room, which is like very small. It's not even a room. It's all pretty much open concept. The only thing that's not open concept is what's the stairs are covering. And then a cute little sunroom, and I love the backyard. The backyard turned out so nice. Yeah, so I go like black doors. I don't really do that normally. I just thought it goes along with like the very moody kind of homes like that a lot of people are actually doing in real life now, which I'm a big fan of. So yeah, I just tried to keep it very cozy and warm. And I like that the stairs are blocking, so on the left side of the stairs I actually end up putting the kitchen, and the right side I do the dining and living room. And yeah, and then I just have another little like seating area in the sunroom, which you guys will see. And then I use the floor. I'm pretty sure I use a base game floor, which I haven't used the base game floor in so long. I did not want to use the eco lifestyle flooring because that's so repetitive and so boring that like I just constantly use that. This gray wall I can't stop using. I feel like before my break I was a little bit more adventurous with that stuff, but now I'm not. I like to stick to my basics, my comfort, especially just getting back into building. It's just a lot of learning process again. But I'm probably going to keep saying that, so I do apologize. And then here's when I place the floor. Originally I thought I'd go for a black floor. I ended up doing that floor there, and then I cut out all the bathrooms, so you guys actually won't see any of the footage of me doing the bathrooms, just because there's 3 of literally the same shower, the same toilets, the same sink setup, the same mirror, the same everything, so I just cut that out. This video is actually quite long too. I think it was almost 40 minutes, and then I had to speed things up a bit more, and then I cut out the bathrooms, which helped. So this is one of the first things that I'm using from the Hey Harry, I'm going to keep saying Hey Harry, but it's Harry now. I'm pretty sure this is the country collection that I'm using. Really like this. So many swatches. It made it actually really hard to pick. I wanted to do white tops with like the navy blue kind of swatch on the base, but I went black just because I felt like it was just a little bit more modern. Yeah, it was just very like basic. I imagine that these Sims are very basic Sims, like they're not very playful. I can just imagine them to be very serious Sims. That's just like the vibe I got, and kind of the storyline that I went with. Obviously, if you guys download them from the gallery, which should be up, okay, so this video is going up Thursday, which is tomorrow for me, and then I will try and have them posted on the gallery tomorrow, Thursday night, shortly after the video is live. Yeah, I'm not too sure when this is actually going live, but you guys will know. But yeah, so black appliances, love that. I'm noticing a lot of white appliances starting to come back into trend, which is interesting. So they do translate really well in The Sims though. So, and then this is from the living room pack. This sofa is like so modern, but somehow fits so well into like the modern country farmhouse vibes. And then I do change the color to the navy blue. So instead of the navy blue cabinets, I went with like a darker navy blue sofa. And I think that translated so well. I think it looks so good with that brick that came with Seasons. Another great pack. Yeah, so on the right side of the screen now is where I'm going to have just a little tiny like dining table. I kind of forgot about it. It was kind of like a second thought at the end. Or not really the end of the video, but at the end of this part, I was like, I forgot a dining room. But I could imagine that they do eat there a lot. At first, I was like, they probably don't eat there. But yeah, I could imagine that they most definitely eat there. I can imagine the mom is very like traditional and that stuff, like 6 p.m. dinner or like 7 p.m. dinner, like everybody has to be there, exception with the dad if he has to work late or whatnot. Again, your storyline, not mine. Yeah, and then these shelves are so cute. I love them. It came with a lot of cute like little knickknack decor stuff from the Harry packs. So yeah, I really like that. You always want more though. You get some and then you need more. So I did kind of reuse a little bit of them, but I still think it turned out cute. I just added a couple box books, I think a plant. This little book is so cute. I use it as like a recipe book. I just thought that was a cute little touch. And then it doesn't come with upper cabinets, like those counters. They don't come with upper cabinets, so I just use the parent and the shelves. The shelves are nice because it kind of breaks it up. It doesn't make it feel so closed in, which is nice. And then yeah, adding candles for extra light there because the dark cabinets do kind of like close it in, but I think it turned out all right. Yeah, and then I think after this we really focus in on the living room. Yeah, and there you can see it's blue now. I don't know if I just switched that over before I went over to the kitchen. Not entirely sure. And then this I wish it was a dining table. This coffee table, I wish was a dining table. Maybe I missed it in the catalog. But yeah, this is the TV. I did have to kind of like extend that. I wish I didn't have to extend the fireplace area because I like the size of it. It would have been a lot easier for me to put the dining room, but I didn't want to shrink down the TV. So it's really cute. I think I changed the swatch of it. I'm not entirely sure. I might go back. I really have no idea. It's been a little bit since I built or did this build. It's almost like maybe a week. Yeah, I don't know if we stay with, maybe we do. I don't know. Yeah, so now I'm just going to play around with the tables, add the rug. The rug, oh my god, I used the same swatch twice in this build. I gotta try and not do that after this. I just don't really want to be too repetitive. But yeah, this is the swatch right here. Love that. That looks so good. There's definitely a couple other things in the catalog from the packs that I didn't actually get to use, but I will be using. Don't worry. They will be used in the next couple builds, but I will try and mix in the stuff with Max's stuff. I don't just want to do custom content. I want to make sure I get a fair bit of everything in there. This is so cute. I wish I would have added the record player, kind of like connected the two. Sorry if you heard my phone go off. Yeah, I wish I would have connected the record player underneath that, if that makes any sense. I just think that would be a really cute little detail. And then this is where I'm going to add the dining table. And I think for a while I was looking for a dining table to match the coffee table, just because I think it would be so cute and super modern and round, not square. Or I guess it's more like an oval. We don't have any of those, so I think that would be really cute. Yeah, and then I'm just checking out a couple other things from the Harry pack, and then I think I end up using this coffee table. I think it's more of like a French country modern vibe, and then I just add a bunch of different chairs. I had those two at the end. I had those two, and then I add a bench. I think, yeah, I had the bench. The bench is quite small, but I think it just made it look nice. Because it's such a small area, I was so scared. I didn't want to like close it in with like a bunch of chairs and like overpower it because it's not a huge table. So I think the bench was like a really nice, cute, modern French twist. And then the blue, I think it looks so good. I hope I keep it. I really can't remember what I did there. Yeah, and I think we go upstairs after this. I don't think we do the sunroom yet. Pretty sure I forgot about the sunroom till we go to the backyard. And then you guys are going to see me admiring a little bit and then showing my boyfriend. So I didn't really want to cut that out. I wanted to just show like my whole process of me actually building. And I do a lot of the times actually go back and scan the room a couple times and like make sure I'm completely happy with it. And making sure that everything actually turned out the way I like it. And I had that cute little key tray. I love the key tray. I think it's such a cute detail. I wish I did have more room in the front entry with like a table. Totally could have added like a round table there. I put the key tray on. That's definitely an afterthought, and I wish I kept the plant there, but I didn't. Maybe I did. I hope I did. I can't really remember. I think when I was watching it editing, I saw it one place and I liked it and I moved it, and I was very upset that I had actually moved the plant. Now I'm rambling. So yeah, I'm just trying to find something to fill in the kitchen. I think it was just a little empty, but I'll probably just keep it the way it was. And then I don't know if I moved the plant. It shouldn't really bug me that much, but it does a little bit. I don't think I do. We're gonna just ignore it for now. And now I'm pretty sure we go upstairs after I just do like a little bit of decoration. I was trying so hard to fit one of the sofas that came with one of the collections into the teenage daughter's bedroom. Could not make it fit. Then I tried the master bedroom. Could not make it fit. But I did end up using that in the sunroom. So you will see me kind of play around with it and move it room to room. I knew I wanted to use it, and I thought it would have been so cute inside like a master bedroom or just a normal bedroom. Just cute like little detail. Like not too many people have couches in their bedrooms, and since I was kind of doing like a richy type family, I thought they probably have sofas in their bedrooms, but these people don't. And I love this rocking chair so much. It's so cute with the throw on it. And then this is a cute bed frame as well. I thought it was a little bit too mature for the daughter. The room I'm doing now is going to be the daughter's room. And then this is a sofa I wanted to use, but in pink. When I played through the game a little bit to get daylight so I could take the screenshots, the parents went to the teenage daughter's room, so I guess they like that room better. I don't know. But yeah, you can totally use it however you want. I just had the other room planned out for the master bedroom with the master bathroom. And then there's a fireplace in the master bedroom as well. But yeah, I really like this bed. I don't use it often, but I think it just went really well with the vibe of the room, like a very dark, moody tone. And it kind of brings the couch color from downstairs upstairs. I know it's very minimal, but it does. I think it's kind of cute. I like it. And then the black accent wall, I like that with that wood color. Perfect touch, if I do say so myself. And then this is where I reused the rug in the same exact swatch. Tried not to, but I fell in love with it, so I had to. And then these closets, oh my gosh, I love them. I like the shelves in there so you can add decor, but I think it's just like a perfect, it looks like a built-in closet that's not, the other built-in closets we have are nice or not nice, but I think we just use them so much that they become so repetitive. So having like another built-in closet look is just perfect. And of course I struggled with the curtains here because it's such like a weird angle. It would either clip outside like the edge or they would look like that, and I didn't like it. We made something work in the end anyway. And then that's pretty much it for this room. Like it is quite small, but again, maybe this is like their second home or something like that. Yeah, I don't really know. I will, and now I think I just added a couple other pictures. But so I haven't really seen anything from the last video I did yet. I haven't looked. When I post this one tomorrow, or actually when I'm at work tomorrow, I might kind of go over the views and stuff like that from the last video, see if anyone commented about my Rags to Riches series that I do want to do. So if you're interested in that, make sure you guys let me know down below, so I can start working on that. I think it would be really fun, a really cool challenge for me to do. I've watched a couple series, but I haven't actually finished the series, so it would be kind of interesting to do, I think. But anyway, here's the master bedroom. So I was struggling because the master bathroom, the way it was located, it was like in the middle of the fireplace. So I had our fire chimney thing. So I had to do it on an angle, and then I added this, and I think this one turned out much cuter. I like this fireplace is so nice. I can't remember what pack we got it from, but I just think it's such like an industrial, warm, old vibe that I think fit really well with like the modern French farmhouse. That's what I'm going to call it. That's what I decided. Modern French farmhouse. That's what it's being called. It fits. And then this is when I decided the sofa is not going to work. It's not ever going to work. I'm going to get rid of the sofa. It doesn't work. And then yeah, I add the closets again. I had 2 this time because it's the master bedroom, so I figured they would need 2. I mean, it is quite small, but at the same time, you're not really spending much of the time in the bedroom anyways. I mean, you totally could. I'm editing right now from my bed. I love my bed, so maybe these people are like that too, but I can imagine they're pretty busy with their lives, and maybe they don't like bed as much as I do, or the next person. But yeah, anyway, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty bland and basic after this. This isn't really a basic room. This would be a sick master bedroom. I would be stoked to have something like this. But I think I just add some decor, and then I guess I add bedside tables a little bit more. And then I'm really happy I don't need to talk over the whole bathroom situation, just because the bathrooms are so boring. I hate them. Even decorating them, I decorate them very sparse just because I don't care to decorate it. I mean, you're looking at like decoration when you're playing everywhere else, like the kitchen, the living room, dining room, bedrooms, offices, all that stuff. But when your Sim goes to the bathroom, like I'm not like watching, I just like send them to the bathroom, and then I'm like looking around, probably cleaning up after them because my Sims never like to clean. But yeah, that's just my thing anyway. I don't really know. And then this rug, obviously from Strangerville, pretty sure that's where that's from. I think that's where that's from. I'm not sure, you guys. I'm going to have to check, but this rug, I use this rug all the time in all these swatches. I love it. And then what else do we get up to? I think we just decorate the shelves, and I think we get out of this room. And then what do we do? I think we actually work on the outside. The outside is so nice. I wish I had something like this. I would be spending every single second outside. I think it's just there's so much things to do. This is definitely like a dream backyard. Yeah, I think I do railings. I decorate the like little landing here a little bit. Don't really decorate it too much. I think I just add a painting if I'm being completely honest with you. Yeah, there we go. I just added that. Something to cover the wall. It was looking so like blah and nothing going on. Yeah, so this is the sunroom that I get to decorate now that I forgot about, and I get to add the sofas, which is awesome. I was really happy that I actually ended up using them. I should have added something else in here, but I think maybe it was just like a little sitting room, quiet room. I can't really imagine them hanging out too much in here unless they need like peace and quiet. Or maybe they just want to have a look at the outside while they're sitting there, maybe reading a book or something. Who knows? It's up to you. I think I might add a picture or something in here. Yeah, but I think that's it. No, I don't even know if I do. No, I don't. I add nothing. We go outside. We start on this deck. There's nothing on this deck besides a barbecue. So if you wanted to add something here, you can. I have like a little outdoor gazebo to sit at. So, but I mean, there could be a cute like little table there. That would be really nice. I was really excited to start working on the outdoor gazebo, and I kind of jumped a little bit forward to that. But yeah, so I kind of left this one, and then there's a pool. And then my planting, gardening skills are like non-existent in this build at all. I was exhausted at the end of it. I really didn't want to build anymore. This was 4 videos long that I had to kind of split up. It was either I started and then I had to go, I got hungry after like 2 or 3 hours of building, so I stopped the footage. Then the next one I had on for like 4 hours and then went out, so I had to stop again, and it was just like things like that. So I had to go stop, go stop, go stop. But it was good because it gave me breaks, so I actually felt like I could keep building. A lot of the times, once I get to the end of the build, like I'm done. I spent so much time sitting there, and I don't want to sit there anymore. But yeah, this is the gazebo. It completely transforms. There's not even like a roof on it. I didn't really like the look of it, so I changed it. It's pretty much just like above the little back deck there. What's above there goes where the roof is. You guys will see what I'm talking about in a minute. Yeah, I think it's cute. So there's a bar with like 2 seats, and then there's more of the sofas from one of the Harry packs with a outdoor fireplace, and then that's it for there, and then a little pool, and then I think a tree, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I think it turned out really cute. I'm really happy with like the whole entire build. I couldn't really have asked for a better build. I'm really happy with it. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. Now I'm scared to like build another thing because I'm scared it's not gonna be as good as this one. I'm sure it will be, but it's just when you have like something really good, sometimes it's hard to do it again. But yeah, I do extend this little outdoor gazebo quite a lot. It's a perfect size the way it is there. But I decided it wasn't big enough for everything I needed it to. And sorry if you hear a lot of noise right now. I just kind of shifted. But yeah, so there's the little bar. And then, yeah, I think now we extend it. I was upset because I had like already done all the roof stuff there, the trim. But it is what it is. It turned out nice regardless. I don't know if it's just me, but like every time I go to add like a pool floaty in one of the pools, I always think about Island Living Pack, and then I like whenever I play The Sims, I always just send my Sims to live in Sulani, or not Sulani, is it? Is it Sulani? I don't know. I think it is. I always just send them there to live. I love the whole like tanning feature or function, whatever. Oh, I just love that pack so much. Maybe that'll be my next build. I'll do like should I do a traditional or should I do a modern Sulani? Comment down below what you guys think. I will also be doing a poll on my Instagram probably tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow when this video goes, so if you guys are watching and want to participate in that, you guys can just hop over and let me know what you guys think. And then I'll probably do another poll for Rags to Riches as well on my Instagram. I think we're almost done. I wonder, yeah, I think this at the end, we're probably at like 31 or 32 minutes. So I am sorry about such a long build. I hope you guys enjoyed it though. Not too often I do like 30-minute builds. I think the last couple builds before the break were kind of short, maybe like 15-20 minutes. I don't know the last time I did a 30-minute one. I could also be completely wrong. I really have no idea. But I think we're just going to go off to the front of the yard now, and I think so. And I'm going to start doing this now. Watch me not, but I'm going to start putting the garbage in the mailbox at the very front because I think that's a very like typical thing. I know here in Canada we just put them out on garbage day, but I always forget garbage is inside, so at least this way if I have a garbage outside, they at least have a garbage. Yeah, and I think I just added a tree or two. I really couldn't be bothered with the gardening, and then I wish I kind of decorated the front porch a bit, but I didn't. But again, if you guys are interested in this house and want to download it, it'll be up tomorrow. And then you guys can add anything or take away anything, of course. And then I'll make sure that the custom content is linked down below. And if it's not for some reason, maybe I forgot, it is kind of late. But if I forgot it at all, it's just the Hey Harry custom content stuff. Anyway, guys, we are on to the screenshots. These are also going to be up on my Instagram. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys comment down below what you guys think. Subscribe for more. Also in the description is my Instagram, so you guys can follow for more information, upcoming builds, participate in fun polls, and all of those fun things. Yeah, make sure you guys comment down below. I really like reading your comments. They mean a lot to me. Yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!